everybody. This is Urban Sweetheart Teresa. I'm coming to you with an update on my Luvme Hair uh, Summer Celebrity wig. Now, I got that wig in the middle, I think it was of October, and I got it. And as y'all could tell by the video I made, it had a smell, and I had to wash it and wash it and wash it until I finally got the smell under control. I would say it was like still faintly there, but I had a good amount of people tell me of ways to get the smell out of wigs. That's what I'm going to try now. Somebody asked for an update. I wore this wig off and on from that October time, and we're at January 14th. So I've had it about 3 months wearing it. I say once a week. Once a week, sometimes, a few times. If I get it down good enough, I'll leave it on a few days. So this so far what the hair is looking like. Smells like coconut to me. Just with a faint smell of doll hair. Now somebody did mention too that the cap was really big on them. It is a very roomy cap. It is, as you can see, it's very roomy. So you're going to want to use something to adhere it down, or they have these straps which you're supposed to put on, hook on to back here. I just have it right now just on here. Also, you have this they give you where you can put the with a black strap that goes across. If it's still too big to you, you can always just use the elastic band and sew it on to what would fit your head comfortably without giving you a headache. And that should do the job too, that it won't be that big on you. So yeah, I was wearing it big. I believe this is the 12-inch one. I really like this hair. It still looks very natural. It still has its luster. It looks like a big old afro right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try the method. All right, I knocked the camera off. I'm glad I caught it before I just was running my mouth and nothing was recorded. So what I'm going to do, one of my subscribers, I believe it is, said boil the hair. Now, I think I'm supposed to boil the water and then, turn it off and put the hair in it and put the hair in vinegar. And that should get the smell out. And then, wash it and use the conditioner afterward. Let me see if the shine and luster is still there. I'm not going to let it stay in a long time. Just enough to try to knock that smell completely and forever out. Oh my gosh, I love this wig, man. I know right now I could use some mousse or whatever, but this is like, and probably, I don't know. I like big hair. Y'all know that. I love me some big hair. Trying to let y'all see what the edge look like. Right now mine is kind of crispy because remember I put the product to hold it down. So you're not really seeing what the edge would look like. It's kind of crunchy. But it blends really good once you get it to your hairline and put a little makeup on it. It blends really well for a natural look. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to go and set up the water to boil and get I guess I'll take it, with Tide. So I used it the first time and wash it with Tide. I'm going to go back and read over what she said again. I'm not sure if you wash it first, then boil it, and then put the vinegar. But I'm going to go over the steps again, and then I'll come back and show y'all how it looks after I've washed it, conditioned it, and let it air dry. And it's still full. I have just like no shedding. Wait, what was that, a hair? Yeah, one hair. You see one hair? It just dropped. But it's not like it's shedding all over the place. I give you that. Luvme hair. It's not like a old shedding everywhere wig. Um, and the luster is good, you know. So if I just went and washed it and conditioned it, it still has that luster and shine. So, you know, it's looking good on that front. So I'm gonna go do that right now, and I'll come back to y'all after I took a chance and did a little something to this. Okay, so here's the wig again right here. I got my Tide. I'm about to put it in the sink now. I'm gonna use slightly warm water. About this much Tide, not using that much. Maybe you want to make sure when it's walked down to and stuff. I gotta do that again. So the Tide went down the drain. Again, this is about as much as I'm using. Got my water on the stove. I'm gonna get it to boil. All right. So like I said, I'm using lukewarm water, and I'm gonna let it. I'm gonna swish it around in here. Now, mind you, I wore it. I think I washed it 2 times in the 3 months that I wore it, and I wasn't wearing it every day. You know, I love to switch my wigs up. So, what I'm gonna do probably off camera is I'm probably gonna go around the perimeter where I use the Got2b glue and make sure I get all of that residue off real good. So right now I'm just letting it sit, and I can smell a chemically faint scent right now. So I'm gonna let it sit in here for a few minutes, then I'm gonna go around the perimeter and make sure I get all the residue off the lace, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is what the wig looks like. I've washed all the residue from around the lace. I rinsed the hair off. Now I'm going over to the stove. The water is at like a simmering boil. I'm gonna put the wig in. And this is a small pot because I don't have any real big ones. I'm gonna turn it off. Or matter of fact, I'm gonna turn it to low. I think she said put it on low. Maybe you know what? I'm gonna put a little more water in there because it's not all the way to the top. See, this is a little pot. I don't have a giant one, but I'm gonna put a little more water into it, warm water, so it won't take that long to get back to a boil. Okay, so I put the water on. I filled it almost to the top, and I'm gonna let it a low boil for about 5 minutes. Make sure it's completely submerged. I'm putting the timer on. After 5 minutes, I'm gonna take it out, and I'm getting ready to set up some more water with, this time I'm not gonna use detergent. I'm gonna put soap in there. This is one of the winter ones I got, verbena, smells like. And I'm gonna put that, I'm gonna wash the hair with that instead of the Tide to finish it off. But I'm gonna use a good amount of it and let it sit and soak in that. And then after that, I'm gonna come behind it with the this is the kind of conditioner I'm gonna use today, the 05 Strawberry and Cream. And I'll be back as soon as this 5 minutes is up. Okay, so it's on the final countdown for the 5 minutes. And I've been over here the whole time, moving it around in the water. So I'm gonna turn this off. I almost forgot about the apple cider vinegar. So I just went and got some regular ShotRite. I'm gonna use this whole bottle. Now, I don't know, should I put water in with this? Will this be too strong for the hair, or do you need it this strong to knock that scent out? So you figure it's gonna have a little bit of water from this boiling process. And look at the color of the water. I'm assuming that's some of the color of the wig coming off. All right, that's what it's looking like. Trying to saturate the whole wig. And no, I'm not gonna put anything else with it, meaning any water or anything, because I don't want it to lessen the effect of, hopefully, apple cider vinegar taking that smell away. And yeah, I started smelling the smell again once this wig got to boiling. Wow, look at that water. This water was clear when I started. And I had rinsed the wig, so maybe it's color, the color came off of it or something. So I'm gonna let this sit in this apple cider vinegar probably for another 5 minutes. Not that long, because I don't want it to heat the wig up, dry it up to no return. I already got my water together over here. What I'm gonna do is take this in the bathroom into the tub, and I'm gonna rinse it. Just let the water run with cool water, slightly warm, and let it run. So I'm sure all the apple cider vinegar is out of the wig. See, I don't know if it was the hair smelling like that or the cap. I'm assuming it's the hair got that smell, not the cap. But I made sure I saturated the cap too, but I think it was the hair. All right, so I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Okay, so I took it out of the apple cider vinegar. Now I have it in water, soap and water. And I'm gonna let it sit. Make sure I rinsed it very well in the tub. And I put a lot, as you can see, I put a lot of soap in here. Make sure get all that apple cider vinegar out. Let that sit, like I said, sit in that probably for about 20 minutes, and then come back with the conditioner. Let that sit on for at least 15-20 minutes, and then use some styling mousse to get the curls popping and let it air dry. Probably take about a day for it to completely dry. So I just put the whole, but I had like a half a bottle of this. Put the whole thing in the hair. I'm gonna let this sit for like a half an hour on the hair. The hair feels soft, so hopefully everything turns out well. Next will be the half an hour point. Rinse this out with cool water, and then put some mousse in it to get the curls popping. All right, everybody, I'm back with the ending part of the update for the wigs that I got. I did 2 wigs with the method that I was introduced to on my page. I'm gonna put my little lashes on. Really proud of myself. Oh my God. Yeah, it do make a big difference when you have lashes on. Anyway, don't laugh at my little cap. I'm not really going for the ball cap method. I just wanted a cap on, and I didn't want that thick band. So I put it like back where I would probably put the lace on the edge right here. Maybe I might have to cut some more off here and back it up some more. I want like a bigger forehead. But anyway, all right, the first wig is the Luvme Hair Summer Celebrity Wig. Now you're going to see in the beginning where I show how it looked. After I did everything, I boiled it, I washed it, then I put it in boiling water and let it set for about 2 to 3 minutes. And then I took it out and put it in vinegar for about 3 minutes. And then I rinsed it really, really good. And then I washed it again. Then I put conditioner on it, let that set for like a half an hour, and then wash that out and put a little bit of, I tried to like style it with some mousse or whatever, and it was like, I don't know, it didn't feel right. So I washed it again with detergent because it felt like gummy. I don't know. It didn't feel right. And when after the conditioner, when, like I said, I was running my fingers through it, I got this much hair loss out of it. Now, remember when I showed you in the beginning of this video, it was not that much hair coming. Look how much came out with that. So anyway, this is what old girl looking like. It looks like it's lost its curl. And I'm thinking maybe it was that boil. So once I washed it again, I didn't put no styling mousse or nothing in it. Because I was scared that was making it how do you say, get gummy. So I didn't put no styling mousse. So let's just try it on, see how she looks now. And I found my straps. I think the lady was telling me, remember I told you it comes with straps in here. Maybe you need to use the straps or do it custom if it's still too roomy. Make your own straps out of like elastic band and then cut it. All right, now look at it. It has no curl pattern like it had before. I believe I jacked this wig up. I should have just kept with the smell. And that boil, I believe the boil did it. I believe the boil did it. It's like, it's not as soft anymore. I have some leave-in treatment that maybe I will try in this. I don't have any more conditioner. Maybe I'll condition it again or something, but look at this. I really believe I jacked it. Put it like this. Jacked it up for the sense of the curl. I don't know if the curl is going to come back. If it doesn't, make it a straight wig. It'll be all right. I really want to maybe color it since it's already, you know, the curl pattern has changed. It's gone. Yeah, I shouldn't have boiled it. I shouldn't have boiled. Now, I'm going to take it off. And some people are wondering why I say that. All right, my other wig, the one I got from Youth Beauty, it had like a little dolly, wiggy smell that I didn't like. I did the same method, but I did not boil the hair. So I washed it. Oh, and by the way, that wig still had a smell, slight smell to it. All I finally did, and I did it for both of them, because after I did all that with that other stuff, it still was having a small smell. So I took my Febreze, the Gain one. I just, while they were still, all right, while they were still damp, I still could smell it. So I let them air dry in the sunlight. I sprayed the inside of the cap, really like drenched it in it. It has just a slight still chemically doll hair smell, but this helped a lot. I don't know. I see so many people doing them Luvme hair videos. I don't hear none of them chicks talking about these wigs have a scent. If that's, unless they just, that's what it's supposed to smell like, human hair wigs. See, I'm used to synthetics. Ugh, I don't like the smell because I can smell it. Even if I put it like a little spurt of perfume or something, I still can smell it through it. So anyway, this one maintained its curl pattern. I just put, matter of fact, I was putting a little bit of the mousse in it, but then I thought against and just rinsed it back out after I did everything. Washed it. I put it in the vinegar for about 3 minutes, three. It wasn't that long. And then I rinsed it real good again, and I washed it again. Then I put a little coconut conditioner in it. And then I was about to put the mousse, and I thought against it and rinsed that out real good. And I just let it air dry. Like I said, it still had that chemical smell, so I'm not worried about getting that smell out no more. Because I done messed up that other wig boiling it. But you see how this one's still, it's more vibrant looking, and it didn't have all that shedding like the first one. So I'm gonna probably cut that back a little more. You see how that, once I put a little bit, all I'm gonna use this, the gots to be glue in the yellow can. And you see how that's gonna lay down nicely. Lay that down. So I'm gonna put that in that, like I said, the curls came back nice. But it didn't come back on that other one. So don't boil your wigs. Don't boil your wigs, ladies. I feel like foolish. Don't boil your wigs. Don't do it. If it's a maybe if it's a straight unit, it won't matter. Curly units, don't boil it because it's gonna take away that curl pattern. At least that was my experience. Somebody else might have something different. Maybe the time I left it in, I didn't leave it that long for it to do all that. And this one fits much snugger. This is the uh, uh, beauty. What is it? I'll have it in the description, but this is the one that T.S. Madison wore. I'll have it down in the description box. This one was cheaper than that one too. And like I said, it still has just a slight smell. So so anyway, the update, what the person was asking me before I boiled it and everything, this wig was doing good. I could wash it, the curling would pop back in it. It was still vibrant and everything. I think I showed all that in the earlier, hey, focus. I showed it in the earlier video that it still was curly, even though I hadn't put anything in it to tighten the curl up. But you could still see it was curly, it was bouncy. I didn't have a bunch of shedding and this and that. So it is a good wig, but the smell, I'm not going to front on it. The smell, the smell. I don't know. What, did I get a bad wig or whatever from them that it has this scent, or these other chicks are just filming these things and they not saying nothing, that these wigs have a chemical type doll hairish odor that even if you wash it, you're still not going to get it out. I'm really going to try it again with a maybe that Aussie conditioner. So I'm going to wash it again, an Aussie conditioner, and maybe try to find some type of curling cream just to go in a little bit and see what happens. And if I get it to curl back up, I'll show it. But don't boil your wigs. Don't boil your wigs. Don't do it. Thank you as always for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. I'm up to 913 subscribers. Thank you, everyone. A few more and I'll be at 1,000. I really appreciate it. Have a great night.